Hello, fellow humans. I have an Audrey guest here today,
And a Scraggle guest.
and a Scraggly guest, who's not super sure about being on a lap. There were some mishaps getting her
There you
up
go.
here.
There you go. That's better.
JC, Sandra, Sarah, Rewill, Brian, Sarah again, Robo, Jim. This is happening. Wait, this is happening. And a Scraggly dog.
And a
Yep, she
Scraggly
is
dog.
here. Y'all let me know if the audio is doing okay for both of us. I don't usually have two people here, so this is a bit of a thing. Never mind, it was not for me. Oh. Hey, Anna, welcome.
Oh, Anna's here too.
Yeah, Anna's usually here-ish. She's generally working, so she doesn't say much, but she's around.
Well, I
So
understand.
that's fun. Sounds good? All right, Audrey, say some stuff.
Stuff.
Okay, it was super effective.
Yep.
All right, good. Good. We sound okay. Good. So we are in North Carolina in the, Greensboro. Yeah, Audrey's going to be a bit low because I can't get this any...
That's okay. I don't have anything important to say.
I can't really get this any closer, but even color coordinated, we kind of are. She was actually asleep, and then she came in and, popped around the door like she was going to scare me again.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
But I was having computer issues. I couldn't get my darn PC to work right because it was deciding... It was like, I want to reboot or something for no darn good reason. So that's the story of that. Let me turn off my live feed here so I don't... Here we go. Bog it down anymore. Are the fence posts still up? Yeah, last I looked, they are. But the thing is, we're here on the outskirts of Hurricane Florence, and so we're not really getting anything. We've had a little bit of wind. We'll look, and if you're gonna pet Scraggles, you gotta take your hand off this thing. You're shaking the whole shebang. You see? Oh, look, it's your first time, and your face has all got people on it. Hold on, let me move.
I don't care.
Let me move this to. Nobody wants to see my face, so let's see.
I like people on my face.
Here's the chat.
Yeah, don't we? Yeah.
I don't know how to move you. There we go.
Hi,
There.
Jesse.
Acceptable. All right. Did you enjoy hearing from Audrey? Yeah, I know everybody likes to hear from Audrey. That's a true thing. So let's see. Yeah, so the fence post is still up. I said we're on the outskirts, so we really haven't gotten much. We had a little bit of wind. We had the crepe myrtles swaying in the breeze, pretty good.
It's still early for us, apparently.
Yeah.
So it's just slow moving, and so it's not really getting into the middle of North Carolina yet.
Yeah, so we haven't gotten really anything. It's raining pretty good in Wake Forest, and the wind is moderate. Yeah.
No.
I saw on Facebook that a friend of mine in Burlington has actually lost power. But all of his Burlington friends are like, what the hell? That's weird. Because they're not
I see what
losing
Brian...
power.
Brian, thank you. I appreciate that. That you don't have important things to say. So
I know, I don't. I'm missing a lot of stuff.
Me too.
Show us your nail color. You're getting some nail color
Oh.
requests, Audrey.
I don't remember what it's called. How do I do this?
You give me the dog, and then you get close to the camera. Shh. You're okay.
It is a black with orange.
You gotta put it in the middle and don't move.
No.
No?
Looks terrible still.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's a black with orange glitter and then some flakes and some purple. It's a Halloween collection. And I don't remember the name of it, but it's a Noodles nail polish coming out in the end of September.
Yep. You haven't gotten anything in Virginia? Yeah, you're probably not gonna for, days, if anything.
Yeah, it'd be days for sure.
But, let's see, I found your flight is not affected on Sunday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's good. I'm not surprised. Florence, you're going back to New York, right? Florence isn't gonna go there for
a long
days.
time, yeah.
It's a real slow storm, so. We do have a special guest, Michael, or Mike Dr. Mike Doctor.
Dr. Mike?
Yep. So, yeah, so got all the noodles. Also, Aqua's decided, oh, that's good. So, yeah, we've got a little bit of rain, we got a little bit of wind, but nothing to write home about, honestly.
Not yet, no.
So, yeah, just kind of hanging out on a storm day. Trying not to eat my storm snacks yet, because we might actually get rain tomorrow, starting tonight or something, so. Record-breaking heat in Colorado at 86, huh? How's Scraggle's doing? Scraggle's is doing well. She's sniffing my beard pretty hard because I put in some, like, delicious-smelling beard wax stuff. But
Yep.
all the pups join you in the office. Yeah, is that where it's air conditioned or something? Actually, my initials make people think you are. Well, it's Mike Dr. Yeah.
Good thinking by your parents.
Right. Storm has started. Eat the storm snacks. I mean, here, like, there's not even enough wind to move grass out there right now. So
where we met is the windiest part of Ohio. It is farmland, and what was the normal? I'd say 40 was a normal day. Like, you wouldn't report it if it was...
I mean, like, wind speed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they don't bother reporting wind speed in Bowling Green, Ohio until it gets around 40-ish, 40 miles an hour.
But it's usually around
there. Constant 30-mile-an-hour wind there. So, you know, it's a different place or whatever, but it's still, like, 30-mile-an-hour winds aren't that impressive to me, so... Ain't no thing. As long as, as long as we have electricity, I'm cool. And if we lose electricity, then...
We got stuff.
I've got books and candles. Yeah, I know. That's Ohio. That's, Yeah. Ohio's not that much different from here, honestly.
What do you mean? It's like very different than here.
Like, it's kind of flat and there's, like, fields and stuff. I don't know.
No. Much more farmland. Much colder.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah, colder, obviously. Mm. Yeah, there is a Mr. Nose. He's over here in the window. The cats have been reclaiming this window seat. I moved the curtain there so that
Braden wife wants to steal Scraggles. I get it.
I mean, that'd be a long distance abduction all the way from Arizona.
Oh, we're in Arizona.
That's Braden from Pinchlet.
Pinchlet, yeah, they're in Arizona. Yeah.
Your TV has decided to do a software update. I mean, that's a good thing to do. We don't have Cleveland, North Carolina. That's true. I've heard people say that Cleveland rocks. I've been there a couple of times. I was like,
oh, don't even get me started. You told me not to get triggering things. You're giving me triggering things with talking about Cleveland. I don't like Cleveland.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
We didn't get to. The only time I was there, we didn't get to go in the VIP of that. What concert was that?
It's Fiona Apple.
Yeah.
I don't remember what year, but they had a dress code for the VIP, and Sean, my brother, and Mike weren't wearing appropriate shoes. I was wearing appropriate shoes to go in the VIP area.
Thanks, Katie. Good job.
She helps.
Good job moving this thing. Let's do this and see if that'll... Thanks, Katie. Cool.
There's also a Cleveland, Tennessee.
Yeah. Sorry, my cat got up here and decided to knock everything over and do horrible things. So, good times. It wasn't even Mr. Nose this time. It's usually Mr. Nose.
What part of Cleveland? Or if you don't want to say, that's fine. But I had lots of friends in Akron and Cleveland.
We do have a Cleveland in North Carolina? How about that? 20 minutes east of Cleveland. 216 represent. Katy Perry, harbinger of destruction.
Yeah, indeed.
Accurate. Yeah. She's like a little bowling ball in all kinds of ways. Wycliffe, he says.
Wycliffe.
I'm not familiar. I don't know that area
at all. That doesn't sound familiar, but
I
believe you.
The only part of Ohio I really know is...
Oh, Sleepy Little Bird, yeah.
...is Bowling Green. A little bit of stuff south from there on the highway, and that's kind of...
I know some people in Avon, Medina, I can't remember how you... People in Ohio say things wrong, so I don't remember which one it is. And then North Olmsted. This is probably boring for most people, but...
Yeah.
Should we ask people if they know what this thing is? I've been playing with it forever.
Do you know what it is?
No.
Okay.
So I got this in an order for nail polish. It's like this weird, squishy thing with it looks like a little dessert, but it also has this little tab at the top. So it sort of looks like it's supposed to be an ornament, and we have no idea what the heck this thing is. Yeah, it's a little... Yeah. Any guesses?
Yeah, I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's too squishy to be like a stress ball, but...
But it's sort of like it, but why is there a little... I don't get it.
I think it's supposed to be, an ornament.
A Chinese bun, maybe? Yeah, it could be a Chinese bun.
It looks like it has chocolate and sprinkles across the top,
Chocolate and sprinkles, yeah.
You want to take that light and just angle it a little bit this way? Like, away from us, toward the wall? You're getting a lot of glare. There, yeah, like that. Yeah. It's like, looks like chocolate or something? I don't know. A stress ball thing you put on a keychain? I don't think it would last 10
maybe
minutes on a keychain.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like that, but it's not very sturdy.
It's too squishy. Sewing pins holder. Yeah, you could do that.
You could do that.
Not sure about the brown stuff? Well,
Yeah.
is it a snack? Have you tried eating it? Hey, Joseph, what?
No.
What's up?
No.
No, it's foam. It's not edible.
No.
Nope, not a snack. What do you think, Scraggs? This is the longest time you've ever been on the stream, I think.
It does look like a roast pork bun.
With
the baked bun.
I don't think I've ever had that.
I mean, I wouldn't, but I mean, I don't know.
I've had like red bean buns and stuff like that. Used to get those at the Super G.
Oh.
Removing it from whatever
Yeah,
mold
that
it's cast
could,
in.
yeah, maybe that's it.
Nah, so the weird thing is, like, this foam is starting to come off of it. It's like legit plastic, and I think it's kind of embedded in here fairly far. I think it's supposed to be an ornament, or you should hang it from your rearview mirror or something in your car. I think that'd be fun.
I don't know.
Do you want to go sit on Audrey's lap? Or do you want to get down and escape this whole situation?
She probably wants to do that, but she'll sit on my lap. There you go.
Talayaki? I don't even know what that is. Weird toasted marshmallow with chocolate and sprinkles that you put on a tree? That seems legit.
Dapper Man, he's in the one in the UK.
Yeah, he's in the UK.
Cool.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, I don't know, but it is fun, and I do like to squish this. It's a fun thing to squish. All the animals do love Audrey. That's true.
Well, I'm home less, so I think that's why.
She's more novel. That's true.
It's because I don't beat them like Mike, so that's why they like me.
Goofball. I'll ever be is back.
Finish your thesis. How exciting.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats. I hope that's successful and all. Sounds good. I forget. What were you doing a thesis in? I think I kind of like this stuff. This is what I'm drinking today, by the way. This is just pure black cold brew coffee.
Octopus piece in a pancake-like batter. That sounds interesting.
I'd eat that. Cinema. Oh, that sounds cool.
Oh, yeah.
What's the story behind Scraggles joining the family? I don't know. Audrey, you want to tell the story of Scraggles joining the family?
Well, I decided we were going to get a dog.
That's true.
Yeah. And then we were looking at this rescue called Saving Grace that's in Wake Forest. And this was before I worked in Wake Forest. And we were actually looking at this little dachshund that was really cute. And that dachshund
it was like a half dachshund, half pit bull or something.
Was it?
Yeah.
I mean,
so to envision this dog that we were looking at, think of a dachshund body, but with a pit bull head on top of it. It was one of those things that's like so ugly it's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we went, and they're like, "Oh, by the way, the dog that you wanted to look at is already adopted."
It was a full-on dachshund that we went there for, and then we saw the weird pit bull dachshund, and then we saw this dog.
Well, so we saw all the littler dogs, and we didn't want a really big dog, and so they have them sort of in areas that are by size, and smalls and mediums are usually by each other. And we weren't really gelling with any of the ones that were there. I mean, they were nice enough dogs, but I didn't click or anything like that. And they said, "Okay, well, we have one more dog, but she just got spayed today, so she's in the puppy area. So let us go ahead and get her." And so they went and got Scraggles, and immediately I was like, I love this dog. And then so we hung around with her for a while, and Mike was just sort of like, thought we were browsing, and I said, "I want to take her home." And we did. And then Mike hated her for a few months and thought wanted to take her back. And I cried and said, "No, I love her. We're not taking her back." And he said, "Fine. I'm not happy though." And then now Scraggles is the best. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, well told. Yeah, Scraggles and I are good pals now, but we were not close for a long time.
Not a long time.
It was months.
It felt like a long time.
It did feel like an eternity.
Yeah. Yeah, he hated Scraggles.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. She didn't really have any redeeming qualities as far as I could tell.
Look at this dog. Of course she does.
Yeah, now.
Of course she does.
But notice she's like calmly sitting on a lap. So when we got her, she was not really a house dog. Like she definitely she was mostly potty trained ish.
Yeah.
And she was good with cats or whatever. She didn't ever bother the cats, but she she really wanted to herd me. And like every time they would let her out in the yard while I was doing yard work, she was like run around and bite my feet.
Yeah, she was weirdly bitey in a playful way, and she didn't know when to stop. And...
Yeah, she didn't want to hurt anything, but she was real annoying. And yeah, she's cuddly now,
Yeah,
but that
she
took
is.
years, honestly. She didn't really cuddle with us for years. So that's Dad had a Zoe when we first got her. He likes her now.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, I get it. I get it. So
Well-
she's like, why don't you like her? I'm like, she doesn't do anything that I like, and she does everything I don't like. Although she wasn't chewy and she wasn't destructive.
She's
So
not. She's
that was
never
good.
been that way. So imagine all those dogs where you hear the story of them chewing your shoes and all the other bad stuff. She doesn't do anything like that. Never has. But she just had to get used to a routine of things, and she didn't have a routine. She was waking up at weird times, and it was that sort of thing was not good.
Well, and Audrey had chronic fatigue at the time, so
And that's a
she
thing,
was,
apparently. So
yeah. So Audrey was constantly exhausted for like the first several months we had her, and so I was full on taking care of this dog that I did not like at all, and it was it sucked, frankly. So, but now Scraggle and I are good pals, and I love her, and she loves me, and she's a good dog.
Yeah.
So that's a story of how. Scraggles came into the house and stayed here, mostly because of crying.
And you wonder why she loves me more. You heard the story about how I cried in your face about how we can never get rid of her. So.
I know. Yeah, I know. Hurting a mic. That's what would happen.
Yeah.
Like, I would be outside doing work, and Audrey's parents were staying with us for a while, and they just let her outside. And I was like, you put this dog inside or I'm going to let her out. Like, she's just going to leave the fence. I'm just going to let her out because I can't do anything. She's annoying the crap out of me. Like, I would leave the house to try to escape the dog annoying me, and they'd let her out to pester me. It was contentious. So,
Wow.
sleepless months when Zoe's between 2 and 6 months. Know the feeling. Yeah, well, Scraggles, like, we don't really know how old Scraggles was. They were guessing she was 3 or 4 when we got her, but she's grown since we've gotten her, so she couldn't have been that young, I don't think. But she wasn't.
That old?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That old.
No, I was, yeah.
And so it was, yeah.
Rescue Schnauzer.
That
Long time to
sounds-
socialize and just. I mean, some dogs. My parents' dog is the worst. I'm sorry. I mean, he's so smart. He's a little dachshund, but he just hates everybody and everything, except for the few people he decides that he is okay with.
It's like we'll be walking Scraggles and her parents' dog, and kids will want to run up and pet the dachshund because they love wiener dogs.
And
we're like, don't touch that one. He's very grumpy. And so then they pet Scraggles, and she loves children like nothing
loves
else.
it. She
so
cannot wait for Halloween because she gets to dress up and pet little kids.
be petted by little kids.
Oh, she can pet them too, I'm sure.
So yeah, I don't know if I have the patience for more dogs. I don't know. I'm just not into cleaning up the messes and the. I don't know, man. You're sitting on your shoulder and competing with you for loudness when you speak. Rip your ears. Yeah, I definitely don't have the patience for a bird. Also, we have 3 cats, so that would be a...
Oh, and they've been a hassle lately, too.
Yeah, the cats have been kind of upset since we've gone to a bunch of pen shows and that sort of thing lately, and so we'll be gone for days at a time, and the cats are really needy right now. But
Yeah.
anyways, that's the Madison family pet update.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, so that's what we're up to. Audrey finally brought home this pen, and is Nose still a cuddle bug? He is pretty demanding. Yeah.
He is.
Audrey finally brought home this pen that she got from Carolina Pen Co. And Tara definitely has a patience cap. I get it. And so she's been hoarding this one at work and not bringing it home for me to show off. I can just get it to focus on this thing that I'm showing it and not my face. What's your deal, man? Come on.
I was about to say, yeah.
It's usually pretty good at focusing. I just can't figure out how to make it do it. Huh.
Oh.
There we go. It finally decided. So it's a orange swirly material with a ton of glitter and stuff. Hey, Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Welcome. I have a good friend who's from the Netherlands.
Belgium or the other? I guess they would say Belgium, wouldn't they?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it right? I haven't written with it. It has a shimmer ink, so I'm curious.
You put shimmer ink in it, huh?
Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. We put that. Oh dang. That's some shimmer ink right there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. There might just be shimmer in there. I don't even know if there's ink. I don't know. Let's see if it writes.
Oh jeez.
This looks like a Crusac design. Yeah, it does a little bit. It does kind of look like a Crusac.
Yeah, I don't know his model names and which one.
They're Legend. Oh, Brooks.
Brooks is yeah.
Yeah, it does look a little bit like a. It does look like that, doesn't it?
Not quite as much of a tip, but.
Yeah, the Crusacs don't have as much of a cone on the top, but yeah, they do kind of look like they're in the same vein. Yeah. All right, headphones. You're gonna come off of here. You're in my way. I don't know. Let's see if it writes. Because why not? I need a piece of paper. I'll use this. Say, I've been using this recently. It's Pen BBS.
Shanghai.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. I posted it on your Instagram.
Well, yeah, I didn't know the name.
That
was ages ago. Well, Rewill is asking.
Oh.
Yeah, it's this one, Shanghai, which is violently shimmery. I don't know, let's see how it works. I've been using this paper for some notes recently. This is from Blank Slate, which is our friend Dave's new startup company.
Oh, yeah, that seems really cool.
And this paper is really good. I wrote a whole bunch of notes here. I tell you what, I was having a heck of a time doing that planner video that I put up this week. I mean, I tried to do it for days. This actually writes perfectly with no problem at all. Didn't have any problem starting up. That's pretty impressive. Do we get any shimmer off of this thing anymore?
I'm sure. It's probably all shimmer.
Yeah, tons of shimmer. So, yeah, still writes. Well done, Pen BBS. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm not sure what kind of shimmer stuff they use, but it doesn't seem to be too problematic.
It seems very thin, though, because... Yeah, there you go. No problems. Anyway, so I wrote out sort of all the stuff I was going to say. Netherlands is AKA Holland, Audrey, not Belgium.
Oh, well, Belgium is a part of it, right?
I don't think so.
I'm sorry. Don't hate me. I know I'm a stupid American that should know that sort of stuff.
I don't know. I can't keep... I don't understand most of that.
Yes, it's Pen BBS Shanghai, number 111.
Ink for straight up shimmer. That's pretty much right.
Yeah. We are going to the Pelican Hub next Friday. It's also when our phones will be here. Yay. Oh, yeah,
that's right. Will's the Jeopardy champ, master of trivia. I forgot. I always forget who that was. But yeah, I watched that episode. I found it on I don't know, some weird site that catalogs Jeopardy episodes or something. Turns out you can't go to your Pelican Hub. Oh, that sucks.
Aww.
The notepad is really nice, and I know Dave was gonna try to.
That's too bad.
Try to have those up soonish. So, Sandra has us up on the 65-inch TV.
Oh my god! Oh, no!
Look at that scraggly dog.
Don't do that.
Let's see. There it is. No, it's not Firefox. Where is it? Firefox window display capture. There we go. That's us on Sandra's. On
it's a
Sandra's
nice capture with Scraggles in there too.
That's what I was thinking about, was Scraggle's silly face there.
Oh, that's ridiculous. She's like, help me.
She's been taken hostage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got your stuff right here. The giant Madisons. That's true. That is much more than life size. Will you stop? You're shaking the whole thing when you're slamming Scraggles like that.
She needs to be calm. Look at her.
Cool. I'm going to Elton John farewell concert on Friday. Nice. I mean, Elton John concert does sound like more fun. Are you going with her, or is it that you need to take care of kids?
The lowlands of Europe.
Most of the Chinese shimmer inks have smaller shimmer particles, so better flow. I believe it.
Luxembourg.
Phones? We are getting phones. We have both pre-ordered.
Yep.
So that's cool. You're getting the XS, right?
Yep.
The 10S. I'm gonna say XS because I think
I like the XS
should just
too.
call it that. Yeah, so we've both got 8 pluses right now, and or 8S. There's 8 pluses, right?
Ours are 8+.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Their naming conventions changed, and it freaks me out. So yeah, we're both getting the XSs because it's got a little bit more screen real estate than the pluses, and the pluses, like, I don't need a phone this big, and also the what do you call it? The gimbal thing that I want to get for pin shows wouldn't fit a gianter phone, I don't think. Like, it's barely gonna fit something this big. So yeah.
In excess. I see what they did there.
Yeah, that's what I think of. Belgium and the Netherlands and Luxembourg are part of a region called the Benelux, generally part of the lowlands of Europe. Oh, that's what you were reading. Okay. See you at the hub. Yes, I will be there, and I have your stuff. Thanks for your note on the nib, says Jesse.
What? What about the where?
Jesse says, thank you for your note on the nib, Audrey. I don't know what that means. It's for you.
Note on the nib.
Did you do a nib for her soon or recently?
I mean, at San Francisco, is that what you mean? I don't know. Sorry.
Your face right up to the screen. Yeah. Yeah, Sue, we're totally good. It's actually, like, seems pretty pleasant outside right now. Not even a breeze. The street is dried off. It only sprinkled a little bit earlier, so not a big deal. Not going with, but you get to watch the kids. You get to. That's nice. Yeah. Ordered the XS this morning, too. Should be a nice upgrade from your 7. Yeah, it probably will be. Belgium and the Netherlands are 2 different countries. There's Flemish people in both countries. Belgium also has French-speaking population called Wallons. Interesting. Names all suck. XS and XR and Max blah. Yeah. The XS Max. I'm like, I don't need a. That's a lot of phone. It doesn't have any better specs except for, like, a bigger battery than the regular XS. So I decided I didn't care. Oh no, it was an 18K broad.
I forgot that you ordered that. Yep. Sorry, I completely zoned out.
Right on. Yeah. Jim's coming back on Sunday, so it's a good time. If you were coming in later, I'd say you might have a little hurricane issue because this stuff's going to go north, but not anytime soon, so you should be good for a while.
You don't want to get down?
Yeah, she does.
You do?
I hope it's easy. I don't know. My mom just sent me a text.
That was me.
No.
Oh.
Oh. I sent her a video of my my elephant ears swaying in the wind, and I said it's breezy, and she said I hope it's easy. She sent her one back that says I hope it's CoverGirl, but she won't get it. So, grinding nibs right now, huh? Cool. For average folks, the XR is enough. Yeah, I mean, I think so. The XR seems like it's pretty much like the 8 or whatever. It seems fine. And it's cheaper, but the XS isn't going to cost us any more than these were. We got the Apple thing, so you just trade in every year. We're never going to end up paying the whole price of a phone, so whatever, man. And I like new stuff. So new stuff, I know. Kind of psyched about the new watch, but also I can't bring myself to pay $450 for a new watch when this one seems to work just fine.
Oh, no, $4.99.
It's not $4.99.
Yeah, they were.
No, it's $4.30 for the bigger one. $3.99 for the smaller one. We looked at it this morning.
I only saw $4.99.
Nope, no, it's not even a thing. Oh, that's probably for the cellular one that I don't care about.
Oh, thank you.
XS has a better camera. Yeah, that's right. It's got a better camera than the XR, but it's because it's got the dual cameras. I like this dual camera thing. Can't lie, I like it. Its main camera's the same. Yeah, right. Software bokeh. They're always doing the fake bokeh stuff. Although I guess they're doing more fancy bokeh or bokeh or
You want back?
I don't know, whatever. I think they're doing more fancy stuff with it on the other stuff. No, she doesn't want to be picked up.
What's up?
Dog stuff. Sandra says her trees are still in place.
Well, that's good.
Raining in Wake Forest. Wind's not too bad. Yeah, it looks nice in Wake Forest. Look at that. You got a nice deck,
That's a
Sandra.
nice tree.
Yeah, somebody's got a weeping willow. You know, actually, I forgot, but I have 2 black pussy willows that I need to put in the ground. I totally forgot about them. It's fake, but it looks nice. Yeah, so I was talking with some like fancy camera people on the photography Slack about the bokeh stuff. And they were pointing out like the problems with it, but really it looks fine to me. So More software based than the prior portrait mode that incorporated the dual lenses. Oh, interesting. I don't know anything about. I don't know enough about it, so I don't really know. I'm not fancy enough to know about that stuff. XR has the biggest battery. That's weird. I don't know. The XR is not that expensive. It was like $700, but nobody ever pays that whole amount. So, and you were always paying that stuff anyway. It was just hidden in the. Just hidden in the agreement with the cell phone company. Portrait mode on Pixel works quite well. The Pixel is supposed to have really great camera, right? That's kind of the thing the Pixel has going for it. I don't know. You're going to buy that M1000 nib and make a pen with it. Oh, from the Slack? That sounds cool. Yeah. The 1000 has a great nib.
Big nib.
It's huge. Let's see. Huge. Hey, Larry, welcome.
It's Larry.
Getting the rain here in Fort Worth and getting its grass is growing like crazy. Yeah, not right now. My mom's down in Houston. She says it's been raining for weeks straight. She sent me this picture, and let's see if I can. She's like, it's only sprinkling now, but that's our front patio. So she's got like bird baths out in front, and then she's got a water bucket or a watering can. Mm-hmm. Sure glad
cool.
She says she's sure glad she filled her watering can because the plants definitely need it. Yeah, we're totally going to Dallas. That's in 2 weeks, I guess.
Yep, last week.
Let's say the 14th.
Yep.
Oh, that's August. I haven't redone my calendar yet.
Wow,
I was like,
yeah,
how is it the middle of the week? I'm really off. So yeah, a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool. But yeah, the grass is growing pretty crazy. Computational photography is a cool thing. I wonder how long before a traditional company starts doing that in mirrorless camera. I bet Sony or Panasonic do it first. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know. I haven't. I haven't been able to convince myself to get a new camera yet, or convince Audrey that I need to get a new camera. Is also that. But my Panasonic is doing fine. So, yep. Anyone tried Princeton Architectural Press notebooks?
Mm-mm.
Nope. Are they any good? Have you tried them? Let's see if I can Google them. Princeton Architectural Press.
What? Larry, you're not getting any pens at a pen show? Whew. Some bold words. Can't believe... I'm working. I can still buy pens somehow.
I know. Larry, you better stop by this year. I didn't see you at all last year. You skipped us. But we'll see you this year. My mom and sister are supposed to be coming up at least for one of these days. He releases bestsellers paper goods. Interesting.
Did you bring my notebook in?
I did bring your notebook in. It's over here.
Well, you can talk more about it. I don't know how to compare it to whatever else you got.
Oh, I don't know. So Audrey got this big, what do you call those things?
Subscription box?
Yeah, subscription box. That's the thing. From this company, Margot Alina.
For all you women, it's the one who do Tokyo Milk. They're at Sephora and stuff. They have perfumes and other stuff.
Yeah, it's got this kind of nice, like, grayish paper inside. It's not really focusing very well, but it's got a nice pattern up at the top. It feels kind of, I mean, the paper feels pretty sturdy. We haven't tried writing in it. You should try writing in it. Here's your pen. But it feels nice. It actually reminds me a lot of the Moo notebooks, which I don't have within arm's reach at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah. But feels like it. And it looks nice, so we'll see how it writes. I think I'm going to start in the front of it, huh? All right.
Okay, well, I have so many notebooks, I don't even care.
Let's see. Jim's going to cull the horde. Let's see. Hold on, I'll miss some stuff here. Never use your real camera anymore, huh? Yeah, I mean, my camera is this one. It's a fixed lens guy from Panasonic, and it does really good video. Seems to do a pretty good picture, so I'm enjoying it. It's pretty real. Eating some corn muffins right now. Opinions on cornbread? I'm not a huge cornbread fan, honestly. Audrey loves some cornbread.
And I'm from the north. It's crazy.
You come from the land of corn. It makes total sense. Says she hasn't found a recipe that tops Jiffy Mix. Jiffy's good cornbread.
I like Cracker Barrels.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So, yeah.
Well, don't look at my writing, but
no, your writing's
it's
nice.
it's actually terrible.
Oh, you wrote a whole bunch of terrible swear words in here.
Look at that W.
That is kind of
terrible.
It's the janky W.
It is.
Here's the W in question. Look at that W in new.
Oh, stop!
Man, it's rough. It's real rough. And then on the other side of the page, nothing. So, cool. Yeah, it looks like it'll be good. Shows off the glitter nicely.
It always does.
Yeah, so that's nice. They sent you an actually good notebook. That's kind of cool.
It's fabric cover.
It's got it does have a fabric cover. Feels good. It lays flat. It's got a nice binding in there.
Somebody else loves Tokyo Milk. If you can, the subscription is margoelena.com, and the box, it is ridiculous. I got a year subscription for a little over $100, and it's 4 boxes. It's one every season, so there's only 4 a year. But how many things were in there? Like 12 at least full-size things.
It was worth way more than $25. It was pretty impressive, actually.
So I think they're $49 originally, but if you go to you can get them for cheaper if you go and look someplace else. So you have a coupon code that you can use sometime, but totally worth it.
Yeah. So that's our not a sponsor, but totally a good thing. See, Brian asks, what are my thoughts on culling and curating my pin collection? I know you're more of a don't curate, just buy kind of guy, but I mean in general.
Mike will not sell, no.
I'm bad at it. Look, I intended to sell pens. So, and see how that went? Mm-hmm. See? I can't sell pens now. Yeah. I think it's cool to curate your collection. I mean, part of the reason that I keep all of mine is because it's, well, at least most of them, is that it's kind of hard for me to sell stuff. I don't want to deal with like figuring out what the right price is and all that kind of thing. And also, I really like being able to have a bunch of things for the blog. So a lot of times,
that's what you say.
I mean, I do like that. And so people are like, hey, how does it compare to this pen? Like, I might have one, and so that makes it easier. But I think I don't have very many multiples of pens. Hardly any multiples, actually. I might have several Crusac Sailor 1911s. None of my Crusac pens are the same, though. They're all different. Yeah, they're all different. So I've got, this one is the 16, and then I've got the 14 long and the 14 short. They're all different. Look at how different they are.
Yep.
Super different. Yeah, I think the only ones I have that are really, the same are I've got some Sailors and that kind of stuff. You just, like, scrolled past a whole bunch of people, thanks.
Yeah, she's based in Denver. Yeah.
Jeez. All right, Jiffy Mix, culling and curating. I'm into it. Do it. Just, I'm not good at that. Sandra's not going to Dallas this year.
Aw, that's too bad.
JC hasn't bought any pins at shows in a while. Just nibs. Fair enough. Jim's gonna cull the horde.
I understand.
Larry said his spine was acting up, and that's why he didn't come see us. I get it. You gotta take care of yourself, and you got a long ride or whatever out there too, don't you? Jim wants to get below 30 pens. I don't have those kind of goals.
Yeah.
It is a pretty
From
cover.
Germany. Hello.
Race in Denver. Nice looking notebook. True.
Brian's under 10. Whew.
Under 10 pens?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, if you don't count cheapies and I don't really count those much. Actually, I just don't count my pens. Gin and rosewater sounds like a good flavor combo. Whoa, that sounds weird.
Yeah.
Cornbread is all right. For Hush Puppies, I also prefer Hush Puppies pretty heavily.
I like Hush Puppies. Yeah.
Yeah, Cookout actually has a pretty legit Hush Puppy. Larry's thinking about getting the Pelican 815. Been saving up for it. I'm not sure what the 815 is. I know the 800 and 805. I don't know the 815.
And yeah, the Colt Pens has good prices on those right now.
Colt Pens has pretty sick prices on those.
And free shipping. Just make sure you make them take off the VAT, which is a lot of taxes.
Let's see. It's a bouncy baseline. What's this? Oh, people pay good money for that? Bouncy. Oh, she's talking about your handwriting, I think.
Oh,
I I don't know what a bouncy baseline is. I don't even know what that means.
But people pay good money for it. I'm all for it.
That's what I hear. All right, so Sandra hit us up with how Audrey can get paid for her bouncy baseline.
Yeah.
Bounce calligraphy is the new hotness. I don't even know, man. Let's see.
Mont Blanc ink, $70. Woo!
No, I haven't seen this new Mont Blanc ink that's $70. Their usual ones are like their limited editions are like $50 now, aren't they?
I think so.
I don't buy them at $50. I'm sure as heck not going to buy it at $70. That's too much. You have to sell a pen. You think you're done with your accumulation phase? Yeah, I think that too, but it's not true. I love the poppies on the cover. Audrey loves some poppies.
I know.
I think I should keep a few classic pens around so when client says, can you make a pen similar? That's not a bad idea, just to have a reference around, Brian.
Yeah.
Although you have enough people there probably in your local area that could loan you a pen because you're in that Virginia, D.C. area. Let's see. Oh, we're down to the bottom. All right, cool. If you leave my Jinhound 992s and you rely me Safari, I don't know. I think you should keep Safaris in the count. I think that's legit. 4 repens, 3.5 since you're letting me on. There's a damaged barrel. Oh, weird.
Oh.
Those things are pretty tough. What'd you do? Stop buying a lot of the same pens. I want to collect different colors. I think I don't need one of those pens. Yeah, Larry, I try not to collect just different colors, although the 1911s kind of got me on the colors thing.
Salami Vista.
Oh,
You said
Vista?
it was instead of an Ion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually Lamy. Well, Lamy Vista is a clear Safari. I think it's kind of the same thing.
815 is the metal stripe.
Yeah. Designer talk for that bouncy baseline, Audrey. Oliver only has 7 pens. Well, you're in graduate school or something, or
Student.
college.
Yeah,
You're a
that
student.
makes sense.
That doesn't really count. I probably had 3 when I was a student. Couple of Rotring cores.
Oh, yeah. From
maybe
the water tower and Levenger store.
that wasn't a core. That was a 600.
Oh, that was a 600. Okay.
Yeah. That was my first fancy pen. Somewhere between 50 and 60. That's not crazy. I probably have 30 in my pen box I need to clean. Basic calligraphy course a few years back. We're using modern U.S. calligraphy. Teacher covered bounce and flourishes as well. And how? Oh, that sounds cool. I have never taken a single calligraphy class. I know 0 things about calligraphy. So, did y'all see the 100th year pilot's box anniversary? Yeah. Only $48,000.
I mean, why not?
Yeah. No. I'm actually not interested in any of those because it's all Mach-E stuff, and I just don't... Mach-E doesn't do it for me. It's not my jam. I'm cool with some nice Urushi, but Mach-E, it's fine. It's just not for me. Hey, Scott Ross. Paper late. Let's see. Have you done a live stream around 8 or 9 p.m.? Think about... Let's... Late for a lot of folks. Yeah, I haven't done any at 8 or 9. I've been...
You're going to be out for some Europeans if you do it that way.
Yeah, this is actually late for most of the other side of the pond.
Yeah.
So I think I did one time that was early, but I don't think I've ever done one that late.
Oh, and the Margot Elena box. Do you want to put the link up? So somebody was asking. So the one with the notebook is sold out, but I think you can still get the winter box. Yes. Oh. I think she got it already. Thank you.
Sorry, post a thing. Oh yeah, cool. Cool. Yeah, check that out. It looks nice. Let's see. The ink set isn't expensive. It should be good. Yeah, I don't know about this ink set. I haven't seen this Pilot ink set yet. So if somebody has a link, throw that to me on the Slack or something, because I haven't seen this Pilot ink set. I saw it. Oh man, shirt feels all tight for some reason. Yeah, sometimes you wash a shirt. And
not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. I have no idea what I was even talking about. Oh, Pilot ink set. Yeah. I saw Brad Dowdy post something about maybe we'll get inks, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's almost 10 o'clock there in the UK. So if you add another few hours, it'd be like 5 in the morning. You might get some West Coasters, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Or you can get some Australia where it's
I have no idea what time it is there.
Yeah. It's about exactly 12 hours.
JC, nobody needs to borrow one yet, but if Brian sells off all his pins, he might need some references, and so I was saying there are people in that area that can loan him stuff. It's midnight where Robo Jim is. You still in Lebanon, Jim? If you mash that together. Oh, yeah, thanks, Ruel. If you, yeah. It won't let you post a real link, but if you put that all together.
It took me a minute to realize that.
Laid my brand new eye on your college block. I don't know what that is. And a massive squall came through the window, lifted up the sheet of paper where your ion was laying, and it blew off the table. Oh, that sucks. Fell on an even floor. It's pretty soft. Now it has a massive dent in the barrel. That's weird.
That is pretty weird.
That's pretty strange. I've got an ion around here somewhere. I don't know where it is at the moment, but it's pretty tough.
Oh yeah, that's the little pin I was gonna sell. Yeah. I should bring it to whatchamacallit next week.
Oh, that tiny retro? Yeah, see if anybody wants it.
Jack might be there.
Yeah, he might. Yep. Let's see. Might have a link. I haven't shown the links off too well, but they're here. All right, let's look at this. Look at this thing. Ryan, yes, we will both be at the Dallas Pin Show. We're both working the table. So, here we go. All right, let's see. That is a Firefox window. So here's the stuff from Pilot as far as their... see if this makes it bigger. It does. This is the Pilot anniversary stuff. And it looks like there are little bottles of ink. They're pretty small, though.
They look like 30?
I don't know. They're probably like the same size as these little Irishizukus.
Which are 30, I think, too, right?
15s.
Half ounce, huh? Yeah.
So, yeah, they might be this big. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, I don't think they've said anything about, pricing or anything like that. So who knows? Who knows? All right, Feta, see you later. You be safe. You're down there in the... hurricanes come your direction, too, so... Bought a Waterman Careen and had it for 1 week before it rolls off your desk and lands on the nib. I almost bought a Careen at Dallas last year, actually. That was almost...
Oh, really?
That was almost my Dallas Pin Show purchase, and then I didn't get it.
Yeah, because you didn't work last year.
I know. I just kind of hung out last year.
Yeah, we'll have 4 people at the show working this year.
4?
Yep. Scott, me, you, and Danae.
Yeah. Pizza Friday or something else because of Florence? I don't know. We just had some frozen pizza the other night because we were like, well, we might lose power, so we got to get the frozen pizza eaten.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll get some Mimi's. I don't know if they're open. Who knows? Who knows what's open these days?
We can check their Facebook page.
Yep. Goldspot's blog has better pics of the Pilot. Oh, interesting. These maybe at least by themselves in the 30 and the bigger. I don't know. I haven't heard that much about it, Beth, so I couldn't tell you. I guess we'll see. Frozen pizza. I actually prefer Red Baron for frozen pizza. Not a sponsor. Small bottles are 15s. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be. I don't know what they're gonna do for these inks, but yeah, I like the Red Baron. I think the sauce is good. Yeah. Preparing your first jet pins order.
That's too bad, Sandra.
Your Mimi's closed several years ago? I wonder if it was related.
I don't know.
I think our Mimi's is just like a one-off. It's a little local place that some dude's grandfather owned. Could be, but I don't know.
Oh, Canadian shipping is, you know how Canadian shipping always is. Within Canada is expensive, and to Canada is expensive, unfortunately.
Oh, snap. Yeah, all right. So Jim came through again and found us big pictures of these things. So yeah, it looks like it will come in both bottles. Yeah. 15s and 50s. Oh, look at these. All right, we got all kinds of info on these things. Except for pricing. I don't think that's been announced. But if they don't jack the price up, that'll be all right.
What are your thoughts on the tops being the color of the ink? Nope. That.
This? I'm into that.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know. What does the chat room think? Do you like this whole thing where the cap is the same color as the ink? Or do you want to have the caps be black? I think it actually looks kind of nice.
I think it looks cheap. Sorry, listen. I don't know.
Cheap, huh?
I don't know. It doesn't. The label's nice and classy. I feel like it sort of takes away a little bit, but. But what do I know? I'm not a marketing person, so.
You know what it looks like to you.
See, I like the cap. See, they like. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with the cap.
Wrong, for sure. Ooh, that looks nice. Wait, is that the 48,000 pen or something?
No. So this is the new 100th anniversary pen.
That's nice. I like it.
I like it too. I think we're the only ones that are gonna like that, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like my guilloche. Nobody likes it except for me and you. Oh, Mimi's Cafe. No, Mimi's Cafe is a whole different thing. Oh, yeah. And ours closed too.
Ours closed. Yep. The only one that's left, I think, is in Cameron Village. I know there's one there.
Greensboro still has one, I think. In Friendly Center.
Oh yeah.
Don't tell me no.
I'm thinking of a different thing. Sorry, I'm off. A different cafe. Sorry. Yeah, there is one in Greensboro.
All right. See you later, Larry. Take care. Looking for nice accessories for your Hobonichi?
Bothers me extremely. I can't deal with that. Is that to the caps? I hope so.
Yeah, it's talking about the caps.
JetPens has a lot of different covers. Yep, for the hobo.
Yeah, JetPens has a whole bunch of different stuff for the hobo and for the Jabun Techo, which is what I'm going to end up using. I'm not going to get another.
And the Andersons now are be carrying the hobos.
Yeah, actually, nice. Anderson Pens has the Hobonichi cheaper than JetPens does by about $5.
Is that? I didn't look at the price. Yeah.
$4, something like that. Yeah, it's like 37 versus 33.
And if you get up to 50, free shipping.
Yeah. So, let's see.
I like the black kids as well.
I think it's got to be black caps.
Oh, caps.
That's got to be a. What do you call it? Autocorrect. Like the cross lines. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called cross lines.
Oh, is that okay?
I think it looks nice.
Yeah. It's a nice little subtle plaid sort of look. I like it.
You know, I like some plaid.
Yeah.
It's not part of the anniversary thing. It's just a regular old.
If it would have been textured,
oh man, if it was textured, yeah, hell yeah, I'd be all over that. Let's see. Any suggestions for ion replacement in the 30-60 range? No triangular grips and no Twisbees. Have enough to get more of these.
Yeah, Faber-Castell is a good option. That's a good one.
Yeah, Andersons just haven't gotten it in yet. They should be getting them in any day now, though. I think they were supposed to come in today. So
and you can turn on the notification email for it.
Yeah, get on their list and they'll do
or
that.
the Loom. Yeah, those are good options.
I would say the Loom over the Basic. The Basic tends to crack.
Which one's the Basic?
It's the one that had like the carbon fiber body and the black cap.
Yeah.
Oh, they just released a new one that's got a metal body, and so if they change the section, then that'll be good because the section kept cracking on me, and that's why I don't use it anymore. But yeah, the Loom is great. I'm a big fan of that. Other stuff in that range?
I have not used my hobo in so long. And I'm bad, but I still want to get one for next time. No, I just do.
Nope.
Come on.
Nope, you've already proven you're not going to use it. Why would you buy one?
I mean, I have used it.
You used it months ago and then never again.
You don't know? I haven't shown you.
She just told me.
But I still want it.
Even Katy Perry over here is looking at you like, what's wrong with you, lady?
Oh, she loves me. Don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, the Asensio. That's what they're calling it now.
Asensio.
Oliver got his hobo from Japan already.
See, a hobo for comfort. See, Jesse understands.
Hobonichi for comfort? I don't understand why.
And I need a new cover because I want a different color too.
You're getting a new cover?
Oh, why not?
Get out of here with
that
nonsense. You don't need that at all.
See, Anna agrees. See, people understand.
I don't know. You second Jesse? Well, all right, look. If Jesse and Anna say that we have to get another hobo for you, then I guess we do. I think the Lamy 2000 is a good best daily rider. It's great. I like smooth, but still a little bit of feedback. If you get finer nibs, they give you a little bit more feedback. But, yeah, they're pretty smooth. I really like them. I'm a big fan of the 2000. It was actually a pretty good suggestion. Yep, I agree. Had on your mind as well. Don't like the cap design of it, but I could get over it. The cap design is a little weird. It's kind of divisive, but the section doesn't feel slippery to me. I don't know where mine is actually. I've got an extra Audrey in the way here, so I have no idea where any of my pens are.
Well, I can leave. Nobody wants to chat with me, right?
No, they all do. You should definitely stay. But It's got ridges along it, and so it shouldn't be slippery. I haven't had any problem with it being slippery. Let's see. You love your hobo and using it in waves. Yeah. Jesse supports you. Pin BBS 308 from Goldspot. Swap out Anderson's number 6 nib. Great writer for $35. I don't know what the 308 is. If that's one of those copycat ones, I'm not into it. But you know, I don't pay attention to Pin BBS very much, honestly. Maker's South for nice. Dude, Maker's South has real nice stuff, but they're kind of pricey, aren't they?
Maker's South? I don't know that one.
What do you mean you? It comes to what? I have to pay a delivery fee? What are you talking about?
Oh, we should discuss how much I hate the section on those Twisbies now that I didn't realize. The worst. Tell them about the new plungy one that's terrible.
The Go?
Yes, the Go.
So Audrey has very strong opinions vis-a-vis the Twisby Go.
I do.
Just kind of have time. I can deal with metal grip on the AL. And so I compare it to the Loom. Well, so those are matte. The Loom has kind of a matte section, but it's also got the ridges on it, and so I think the ridges actually help. I think it's fine. I'm with you. Oh, about the Go? Yeah, so Audrey does not like the section on the Go. Let's see if I can get it to focus on this thing. You have to cover faces or something? I don't know what the heck this thing needs to focus.
But the hump is on the top. I mean...
Come on, focus, damn it. Do I have to get right up in your face? There we go. Yeah, so if you see these little ridges, little lumps, Audrey has an atypical grip, and so she takes her finger and puts it over the top, and so it rests right on this bump, and she hates that bump so much.
My angle on the nib and everything is fine. It's all where my index finger fits, and it just sits on it, and I can't... It makes me turn the nib wrong because of that hump.
Yeah.
And yes, I don't have a beard. Thank you for noticing.
It's true. She shaved.
Thanks. No.
Let's see. Give your Go to me. I like the Go.
He likes it. Yeah.
I have no problem with it. But if I end up hating it, maybe I'll pass it along. But for me, it actually works perfectly because I hold my pen in a sort of, I don't know, Twisby approved way, I suppose.
But the nib angle is all wrong. So.
Actually, I think it helps, but I don't know. Whatever. It seems fine. I have a 580 and 3 ecos. When you try the Go, just didn't like it. I think it tapers too much. Yeah, the taper is weird. The cloudy section is pretty ugly, but it's a good shape. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a weird pen. I mean, it's a weird looking pen. I tell you what, though, the solid color ones are pretty cool. I think they look nice, so I don't know. Thinking about saving it for a 2000. Does somebody know the thickness of the barrel at the ink window? Is probably where you grab it. I can do that if I can find my darn pen. Let me see.
You have too many pens.
Well, the thing is, I can't reach anything right now. Oh, here's a Loom. Can't reach anything right now because I'm crammed in here. So this is the Loom, and that's what the section looks like. Damn it, now I have to try to get it to focus again. Come on, you can do it. Maybe it can't, I don't understand. There, finally. I think I have to get all the faces out of here. So it's got these little ridges on it, and while it's kind of polishy, it doesn't really have any problem, you know, being a nice solid section. Have you found it yet?
No.
No?
What am I looking for?
The 2000, that's what we were just talking about.
Oh, I thought you said you found one, so I stopped looking and just looked at fun pens randomly.
Don't worry about that. It might be in my pins to clean. Where is it?
What color is yours?
The 2000, it only comes in black.
Oh, it's only black? I'm sorry.
Maybe you're not. Maybe you shouldn't be looking for it because you don't know what it is.
I only see one black pen.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where that is at the moment, but oh well.
Here's the other one we were talking about, right?
Oh yeah, that's the basic. Yeah, well, I took the nib out of the thing because the So this is the Essentio. It doesn't have a nib in it anymore because this plastic section is very, very thin. And so mine cracked, and I sent it back, and then bring the loom to a hub. You've never really tried one before? Yeah, I'll try to remember. So it cracked at the back, which makes sense, I guess, because you're, screwing it onto this thing. And actually, you can see a crack in it now. If it will friggin' focus. There. Maybe you can see the crack. Anyway, there's a crack. And so I sent it away, and they wouldn't just send me a piece. They said I had to send the whole pen to them, so they could make sure it would fit or something. And they charged me $7. And then they sent it back, and then immediately, almost immediately, it cracked on both the top and the bottom. So I just decided not to send them another $7 because the pen only costs like $30.
Yeah.
And so I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, I wish I had that 2000, but I don't know where the heck it is. It's gotta be around here somewhere. I can't reach anything. I can't reach anything. I'm too boxed in. I'm getting claustrophobic. So it's the mom jeans of the pen world. Fair enough. Fair enough. Are you talking about the 2000 or are you talking about the Go?
I think she's talking about the Go.
She might be talking about the Go. It is real weird. It's a weird looking pen, man. The Eco does have it a little bit, but it doesn't seem to bother Audrey. I've got two Ecos, actually. I've got the regular Eco, which I never even noticed that it has the bumps, but the thing about the Eco is they're in different places. Okay, so this is weird, but... Alright, no more faces for you, camera. Don't focus on faces. Stop it, Audrey! You're killing me here. There. Alright, so if you look at the one on the top, the bump, it's flat over the nib. And if you look at the one on the bottom, can I move them independently? There we go. So the Eco T, which has the triangular section, has the bump on top of the nib, and the regular Eco has the bump like to the sides, so it's flat on the top.
I'm just helping.
So yeah, if you hate the bump on the top, I'd say get the regular Eco, and if you're okay with the bump, then any of the other ones, I guess. But
what is your favorite soy drink? Soy sauce.
I dare you to go get some soy sauce and do a shot.
Kikkoman.
Kikkoman. Kikkoman is superior soy sauce. There's a way to use your cameras as the one for live stream. There is not. I can't get an output from a direct video output from this thing. It just doesn't do it. You have to pay a lot of money to get a camera that will actually give me a live video feed.
Oh, poor Jesse. That sucks. I can imagine myself doing that.
Should put the Twisby Go into a sample vial and then depress the plunger of the ink. Yeah, I get you. Bring the loom to hub. Did that. Pen lover. Hey, what's up? My possibles list. Pick up a second-hand loom for a friend. Almost kept it for yourself. Fair enough. The matte gunmetal one is cool. They charge like $5 or $10 more for that one over here. It's weird.
Oh, do they? Oh, you're right. I think we did talk about that.
Rip the
From
sample.
South Africa. That's cool.
Hey, welcome.
At FC, we have a few people who order from South Africa. I'm always shocked by that. I don't know why.
So, Jim, I think this does have an HDMI, or it does actually have an HDMI out, but it's only good for showing stuff that's stored on the card, and it won't do a remote, or rather like a live video feed. That's just not something the camera does. I was looking for one that would do that, and it's like $1,000 or something. You gotta stop at the foot, sweetie. She's got her restless foot over here.
Restless legs.
No.
I don't know. I just can't stop moving my feet.
You're gonna make an extreme post-it versus Florence video. I wasn't going to. Also, we're gonna miss most of Florence, or rather, I guess Florence is gonna miss most of us. I won't miss her at all. Seems fine. I did lose one post-it note. Is it getting windy out there? All right. I did lose one post-it note, so one extreme post-it note has died. But that one was stuck to glass and fell off. Although I did find it, which was kind of surprising. Hello from Germany again. How are the Boers doing in South Africa? I don't know. Even if your new camera could do it, it might, Sandra. Your new camera ought to do everything.
It should, yeah.
It ought to do all the things. I'm not sure about the 60, but the 5D can. Yeah, if the 5D can, you'd think the 6 would, but I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. And if it can, that'd be cool. Sandra, start yourself a YouTube channel. What's this? Writing instruments. Oh, for the PIM BBS. Let's see. Yeah, that one's weird shaped. 309. I think I actually have a 309. I think that's what Goldspot sent out. The 350 is the Lamy Ixion clone. Nay, ripoff. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, you should bring the camera to the hub, totally. In your opinion, are the Colorverse inks worth the premium? I actually don't know what to tell you about that with regard to Colorverse. I've got several Colorverse inks, and they seem pretty cool, but they're kind of picky with regard to paper. They're not... What's the... like, they tend to bleed and, like, feather a little bit more than I would expect. But they have some cool colors. I like the idea. Did you listen to the Nib section host ripping off his Kantian last episode? I think I've listened to one episode of Nib section. It's not on my list of things that I listen to yet. One of these days, maybe I'll catch up. It was kind of funny. Making a mess and baking with Sandra. Yeah, do that. That'd be fun. Or the Purple Moon Man M2. That's cool. When are we having a child together? Like,
I mean, you heard what I was talking about with the dog, right?
Yeah, I've barely got the patience for a dog. I don't know about children, man.
And she was a good dog, too. I mean, relatively compared to, like, puppies and stuff.
Yeah, I don't have the patience for a puppy. Hey, Elizabeth Dowdy, welcome. Haven't seen you in a little while. They're on Amazon Prime. Yeah, send her a link. She will enjoy that. I'm going to switch from Micro Four Thirds to Fujifilm. Waiting for the Nikon and Canon cameras, and they're underwhelming. Yeah, I've been thinking about picking up a Micro Four Thirds. I mean, they seem nice. If I'm gonna get one that takes different lenses and stuff, that seems like a way to do it that's kind of, you know, cheap enough. Favorite meal?
Pizza or Mexican food?
She knows me. Yeah, I had a hankering for Chili's last night, so we had some Chili's during the storm. It was nice and dead. There was no weight.
Yep.
That's good. From Brazil, hey, welcome. Is this news fake? No, this isn't really even news.
No news.
Haven't touched my pens in 2 weeks. Oh, well. You've been very sick. I hope you're doing better.
Yeah, you've been sick. That happens.
XT20 and love it. I don't know that one. You shoot Micro Four Thirds. Lenses are great. Gonna go out to eat tonight? That's a good idea, Elizabeth.
How's the weather with you, Elizabeth?
Oh, it should be fine. It's not even close to there yet.
Oh, yeah, because it's here first, yeah. Well, it hasn't hit us yet either, really. It's just windy.
Mexican food, indeed. XT3 is hot.
That was a weird
I know, it was like a weird, like, throat sound.
It was like a burp you really suppressed.
Let's see if I can copy and paste. I can. Let's see, Fuji. Whoops. It's fine down there. Good to hear. You're probably gonna be getting some weather eventually, but
yeah, not
yet. Oh yeah, those are cute. I've seen those. I like that they kind of look like an old school camera.
Yeah, it does.
It's neat. What in the heck?
Hi, Jakari. Is that how you say that?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome.
Ooh, Nacho Friday.
Nacho Friday. Yeah. Not going to get anything in Atlanta. Huh? I thought that storm was going to kind of come your way, but...
I don't know. I haven't watched the news. I'm sure it's changed since I've taken a nap.
Yeah, who knows? It doesn't seem to be very constant, so... Well, my mouse is freaking out here. Okay, there we go. Interesting. Yeah, those Fujis look pretty cool. Let's see. Diamond Skull and Roses to be an awesome ink. You're right, it is. It's darkerish ink with a bit of blue-gray in it. It sheens extremely red. That is true. I have a little bottle of it. It's good. Get it. And it actually flows, which is nice. A super sheen ink that actually you can use.
Yeah.
How about that?
Nice. Yeah. I would say Sailor, but that's just...
You gotta read the thing first.
I mean, they can read. They know what I'm talking about.
Not everybody reads all the time.
Well, sure they do.
Partisan 18 asks, Sailor 1911 or Pelican Sovereign? Looking at a next level pin. What would you say? Sailor or Pelican?
I said Sailor.
I'd say Pelican.
I like finer nibs. He likes broader nibs. I mean, that...
To be fair, though, there's a big difference between a Sailor 1911 and any of the Pelican prices. I mean, you can get a Sailor 1911 for like 100 and... It depends where you go, but like 150 bucks, give or take. You're going to pay probably, I don't know, double that for a Pelican, like a 600 or... Well, even like a 600 is going to be like 300 bucks. So, you know. Yeah, those of us on this side of the pond, I know Hippo Noto had the Skull and Roses and the Calligraphy Passion Inks. She managed to get a case of them or something. I don't know if she has any left, but that's where I got them. It's like a very Finnish name. Yeah, it could be.
It is. That's what I look like.
It's got a lot of vowels and a lot of umlauts or something. Not Show Friday. That's right. That was the joke I was making there, JC. You're getting in on the dad jokes early. I'm gonna get Florence dregs. We'll just go through a rainy day. Yep, that's right. Fake Mike? Nope, real Mike. This guy. Not Chaos. You can get a cheap Pelican from Cult Pens. Yeah, it's true, but $200 for an M600? Well, for the extra $50, I'd say get an M600, but I mean, I have both of those sitting here. Here's one. There you go. That's a 1911 and a 600 next to each other. So, both are great.
I mean, I like the clip so much more on Pelican, though.
Because it's a Pelican face?
Yes.
Yeah. I like the nibs better on Pelicans, but that's because they're big. Hey, Cyril, another Londoner. Or another UKer. This one from London. Yeah, because you're a dad. That's true.
Yeah.
I am not.
No.
Nope. So. Yeah. You love your Sailors? I like Sailors too.
They're both, I mean, either way that you go, they're both quality brands. You're not going to be disappointed either way. It's just whatever you want to start with.
Yep. I mean, 100 is 270 to 320 depending on the finish. Whew. Man, prices on those things just dropped hard. That's crazy. But I like them.
And Cyril, you're in London. You can get a good well, they have to play VAT. Never mind. That adds a lot.
Here's a Pilot 37. Oh,
Platinum 3776.
Seems to cost $140 or more. Oh, yeah, so you get this pen for the price of a TWSBI 580 in Germany. Wow, that's crazy.
You can also go and get some exclusive Platinum and Sailors from Japan and get them shipped for a good price.
Accurate.
So even if you're out of the country, I'd still say check Global Rakuten, things like that. You can get a good price for the 776, and that's where I've gotten my Sailor limited editions, except for the carrot pen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you are a dog dad.
Nope, dog owner.
Owner.
Wasn't the high cost of Pelican in the U.S. due to the old distributor? As far as I know, that's straight from Pelican themselves, and it wasn't the distributor. It's just Pelican charges a premium. They did drop the price for Pelican in the U.S., but I think that was a Pelican decision. €60 to a German feels the same as $60 to an American, just for comparison's sake. Yeah, that's what I hear. It's very different for us, but yeah. Yeah, $60 for a Pelican would be great. You can't get anything Pelican for $60. You can't even get a 200 for $60 here. I have only one M200. It's amazing. Yeah, the M200 is too small for me, really. I mean...
I have one, but it's fine for me.
Yeah. Do you only have one? Just that teal...
The aquamarine?
Yeah, the aquamarine one. Yeah, it's too small for me. It's not my jam.
Wait, do you have it? Because I haven't seen it in a long time.
I might.
See? He cleans my pens, and then I don't see him for months.
You can clean it yourself. Professional
I
nibs
could.
woman.
I mean, I clean. That's my job from 9 to 5.
What I'm hearing is
so.
that you're very good at it. Actually, I think it's in your Hobonichi. That's where your M200 is. It's with your Hobonichi. That's why she hasn't seen it in a long while, guys, because she doesn't use the Hobonichi anymore.
No, I had you clean it, but I haven't had it since.
Nope, it's in the Hobonichi. It's the last time I saw it. I don't have her 200.
Last time I remember, I gave it to him. We'll see.
Mm-mm.
It's at work, so it's either there or in the river someplace.
Yeah, the euro's not as strong as it was 5 years ago. True, it's not double anymore. It's like $1.50 or something, right? 3776 from shop. Oh, subculture. Yeah, I've seen that before. $75 or $79 US. Yeah, you can also get them from like Amazon, like that. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have that. I don't have that 200. I think she's got it at work, but we'll see. We'll see on Monday when she goes back to work. Yeah, that's all my pins to be cleaned. So.
And what is this, ladies and gentlemen? What is this? A foot from my face, huh?
Yeah, apparently I have it. It's been in the bottom of the drawer.
You see this?
So.
It's with my Hobonichi, is it?
Yeah, no, your Hobonichi's totally in there too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, apparently I was wrong. So I do have her pen. Yeah. Also a Decimo there that's yours. I got all kinds of your pens in there. What she's saying is that I need to. Yep, that's it. We witnessed a murder. Whamp, whamp, whamp.
I looked over, I'm like, ooh, the one over there that's the Kumpu sort of has that similar aquamarine look. I'm like, it's not that one, but the one over there looks pretty much like the one. It is. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there it was, folks. That's the M200.
Yeah.
That's another example of how Audrey's always right and I'm always wrong.
No, I think it's your memory is not as...
I don't know.
You don't forget things. It's that... What is that thing you have called?
I don't know.
You can't see things?
Shite memory?
No.
No, it's not that. It's just I don't...
Well, I think that
I remember
helps.
stuff when I care about it, and I was, you know...
He doesn't care about my pens, ladies and gentlemen.
Not your M200.
That's what he just said. Obviously not.
We filled that pen, I think, one time.
I filled this. Yes, this pen has been filled one time with aquamarine ink, and it just now needs refilled.
Where's
But
the rap air horns?
It started up every time. I never had a problem with it drying out or anything. So.
UK VAT is 20%. What's my sales tax? It's about half that. It's about 10. 9 and change, I think, is what our sales tax is. Something like that.
Even, I thought it was less than that. I thought it was
I think it's 8 and change.
I thought it was like 7.25.
Nah, I think it's higher than that, but I don't know. Whatever. I don't really pay attention. Audrey's gonna be right, so it doesn't matter. Varies by state. Yeah, it varies. It varies by state, and actually here it varies by like county, which is weird. I wish you all a good day and night. Yep. See you later. Take care. It made us mad and crazy, so I don't blame anyone. I don't know what that means. No Christmas. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? 725 says Sandra. I mean, that's for her. I don't know what it is for us. I think there's like a local tax and stuff for us too, I think.
I know.
I don't know. It seems right. I know growing up it was some counties are 7.45. Yeah, see, it varies by county and stuff, and town and all kinds of stuff. I know in Texas growing up it was like 8 point something. I want to say it was like 8 1/4. So, yeah. I haven't tried any of the italics yet. Texas is higher? Yeah, it is. Texas doesn't have an income tax, though, so they have to make up some money somewhere. But no, I haven't tried any italics, really. I've written with some of the italics pens, but I haven't used them much. Yeah, New Hampshire doesn't have any at all. No sales tax. They do have property tax, is where New Hampshire gets their money. So they have really high property taxes. Italics Parsons? Yeah, they're pretty good. Worth it to try the grind, huh? Cool. Texas 8.25. That seems right to me.
Mm-hmm.
Rick concurs. Yep. Trying all your nail polishes with matte top coat for science. 1 polish per finger. Yeah, Texas makes money on property taxes. That's true. Property taxes and also, I mean, the sales tax is fairly high, but yeah.
Yeah.
Triangle Pin folks, can you ask Mark Backus if he's coming to Colorado? Oh, he doesn't live here.
No, he lives in Atlanta. It's right outside Atlanta.
Oh, really?
Yep.
For some reason I thought he was in Arkansas.
Cummings.
Yeah. Yeah, so you have to gotta ask somebody else.
I'm not sure. Who went last year?
I don't know.
I think Mike went last year, so I thought it should be Mark, but I'm not sure.
I thought that was a Dallas thing and not a Colorado thing.
No, it's a Colorado thing.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
It might be both. Like one goes to one. I don't.
Dallas can support both of them. They should both go to Dallas. There were no nib grinders in Dallas last year, I don't think, were there? The Kennedys, like Linda Kennedy might have been doing some grinding, but
She was there. She's like right in the first door in the small room.
Sean Newton's in Arkansas, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bijou, yeah, Backus is part of her club.
Yeah.
Mike was there last year, apparently.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Don't have any American pens, but love Edison's. Italics is solid and worth trying. You can have a customized nib. Interesting. I don't know. Yeah, Edison's look kind of... Edison, they seem like nice pens. I don't have any. Did you get an Edison?
I have one.
Yeah, Audrey's got an Edison. She got as a gift. The shape doesn't appeal to me, really. There are a couple of like the custom ones that I think are good looking, but they're also really expensive, so I skipped them.
Yeah, Mark might go to the Pelican Hub.
Yeah. Actually, Michelle, you can just ask Mark on Slack. He's on Slack fairly often, and sometimes he actually shows up in this feed, but I haven't seen him comment, so he might not be here today. Yeah, Mark was on the list, but he doesn't currently have a sailor who needs help. He's a good person to give it to, that's for sure. Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh, professional yawning on the stream. Edison is likely in my drawer to be cleaned. I don't think it is.
It's not.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while.
It's
probably
at work.
Yeah, it's probably at work. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a collection of home pens and work pens, so.
Yeah. Tag him or send him a DM and ask him. I don't know. We're not going to Colorado this year, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't even looked. I do need a nap a little bit, and I blame Spider-Man. Audrey's brother sent me the new Spider-Man game for my birthday, and I may have played that until like 4 a.m. So, and then I may have almost been late for the stream because I was playing Spider-Man. Who at Franklin Christoph is the biggest pen collector? Well, it's got to be either you or Scott, but
I mean, I would have to say me. Scott has, I don't know the last time he bought that pen from the Italian guys next to us in DC.
True. Yeah, he doesn't he does a lot of pencils.
Pencils,
yeah. He's real big into pencils. I don't know, but he's been at it forever, so he probably...
So over time, yeah, Scott probably does. Jim sold off a lot of his pen collection too. He had a pencil collection too, but he had sold some of them. And then, yeah, but as a short-term collector, probably me. But I don't know what Scott has back in his collection from back in the day.
Who knows? He's been selling pens forever. So.
Yeah, exactly.
That game is addicting. It is very good. I was swinging around New York City a lot and beating up stuff. I feel like Scott has a lot of black pens. I bet he does. He likes black pens.
He does.
Yep.
I gave him a ballpoint retro for Christmas, and he was like, "What is this?" And then he's like, "I do like this."
Yeah, you got it for him because you knew he'd like it.
And then I think his wife stole it from him. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, Fats.
Hey.
How you doing? There's a cat wandering around at our feet.
Yeah.
She's thinking it might be time for her to eat.
Yeah. Still a little early, but we're home, so she thinks it's food time.
Yeah, and it's gray outside, so.
Yeah.
Eventually get your console fixed. Backburnered, huh? Yikes. Yeah, I've actually still got the original PS4. I got it launch day, and it's been fine since. So I would like a PS4 Pro, but I've got no excuse at all to get one, so I'm not gonna. Into vintage pens now, huh? Several Watermans and Swans and Todds. Best pens if you like italic pen nibs. Huh. Cool. Yeah, I don't really use italics because they tend to dig in. I rotate my pen a little bit, and so they dig in. But you have a PS2? Nice.
Wow.
I also had a PS2. I think I had one game for it. It was basically a DVD player. I just never really used it much. But that was back in college. That's been a while. It's your only console? Well, that's cool. Not everybody's into consoles. Have you ever tried vintage pens?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got this one sitting right here. This is a vintage pen. Little Parker 51. This is my grandfather's pen. I've got a Esterbrook up there on the shelf that Jesse fixed up for me. I've got like 3 or 4. I'm not really into vintage pens. It's really kind of not my jam. PS2 is your first console. Jim is young.
Yeah, Jim. Way to show your age.
I know, right? It's a youngin'.
I remember
8-bit Nintendo for the win. Yeah, the NES was actually my first console.
the Atari was my first.
I played Ataris, but I never had one.
Yeah.
Just wasn't.
Our favorite game, Dig Dug.
Oh yeah, my mom was. We had off-brand Dig Dug. Yeah. It was on the PC. I played a lot of
Doug
PC
Steve?
back then. No, it was called Digger, actually, and it was like.
I wish it had another name to it instead of Doug, and like just have like
yeah.
Dig Rick.
Dig Rick. I used to play it on my Magnavox.
Yeah.
Or was that on the Smony? I don't remember.
Yeah.
N64 was your first console? Youngins.
Burger Time.
Oh yeah, Burger Time was that was a good game. I never had it, but it was a good game.
Yeah, I didn't have it either.
Let's see. Lego Batman with your 6-year-old. Wow. GTA 3 and Vice City. I had Vice City, but I don't think I ever played it.
We're supposed to get rain here. It's supposed to start raining here soon.
Your dad didn't buy us anything before. I used to play SNES and Mega Drive. Mega Drive! Yeah. I had a Super Nintendo. The NES was my first console, but it was very expensive at the time. It was like $100 or something. I mean, it was a single parent household, so we didn't have console cash.
Commodore 64.
Oh yeah, I never had a Commodore 64. I had a yeah, what did I have back then? I think I had like a 486 PC or something. But Sarah wants to know, Audrey, about holographic top coat recommendations. Nail polish time.
It depends on how holographic you want it. I mean, you can make... I usually use ones that are just holographic. I don't like to add and find another nail polish to put on top. I know that a lot of brands have their own. Like Heather's Hughes has one that people really like. Vapid has one that is one that you can use as a opaque one, or you can just use a thinner one that you can use. I think it's called cryo refrigerant or something like that is a good one. But let me think more about that, and I'll post it on the Slack channel. Because I can't remember all the ones that I have that are just the top coat. But ones I have more that you can use on their own or as a top coat.
Anna wants to plug the firm a little bit and mention that that Hallmark has the Donkey Kong cabinet ornament launched this Christmas. I think we'll probably get one of those.
That sounds like fun. I don't know what that looks like, but I'm interested.
I don't know. I don't know if it's online yet, but a Donkey Kong cabinet sounds cool. I'd be into that. Love Noodler's pen and ink. That ink is expensive in the UK. Oh, yikes. Yeah, I mean, y'all got all kinds of good ink over there. You can skip Noodler's if it's real expensive.
Oh, I have a question for people. What are your thoughts on Birmingham inks? I have some in my cart. I want to decide, are there ones you like, dislike? Are they good? Worth it? Let me know.
Hey, it's Anna. Hey, Anna, welcome. That's Encantadora from Paris. You met her in DC, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's see. Parker 45. They need some TLC. I actually don't know where to send a Parker 45. Those things are a pain in the ass. I've got one, and I don't even want to use it because it's such a pain in the ass. Martin would be good. I mean, pens. Ron Zorn is pretty good. Maybe.
You're gonna wait a while. Is the thing. You're gonna wait a long time.
Maybe Jessie in the chat here. She can tell you if she fixes them. I don't know. They're a pain in the ass. So I don't like them very much.
Okay. Pop Art Warhol ink. I was considering that one.
No tapping.
Janine Scribbles had Boysenberry. That was one I liked as well. Okay, Crimson something. I think I have one of those in my car. A sample, at least, in my car of that one.
There's the ornament.
That's fun. I approve.
That is the ornament that we were talking about. The Donkey Kong cabinet. Of course, there it focuses super well on our faces and won't focus on the thing that's right in front of it.
Yeah, Nick might.
Stupid thing. Yeah, maybe. Know. Yeah, Nick, I don't know if he does, like, people send him pens sort of thing. I don't know. Yeah, that looks cool. I like it. 45.
And I saw the sepia one, or sepia. That one was... I don't think I had that one in my cart, though. Yeah, they did seem a bit dark, for sure.
I don't know what you're talking about, because you're not saying anything about the question.
People are saying the colors are nice, but they're dark for the Birmingham inks. And I said, yes, that's true. They do seem a bit on the darker end.
Anna loves Birmingham ink. That's pretty good.
It's Diamine and Diatramentus Customs for the most part.
Oh, I know they used to do that. Like, they used to just rebrand Diamines, but I thought they weren't doing that anymore. Nick does take repairs.
Oh.
Then, yeah, look up Entropy Ink, maybe on Instagram or somebody.
Yeah.
He's good at that stuff.
I think he has a website, too, entropy.com, or entropy something.
Entropy Ink.
Oh, it's entropyink.com?
Yeah. Okay. The Parker 45 is cartridge converter? I thought it was that weird, like, captive sponge thing. Maybe I don't know what the 45 is. As I mentioned, I am not a vintage guy. Made in Germany and bottled in Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick is easy to see on Instagram. He posts a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, here you go. This is Entropy Ink. So go there for the 45 and stuff. 61 uses that stupid sponge thing. All right, then the 61 is the one I don't like. And the 45 I don't know. So, yep. Wow, 750,000 people in North Carolina without power from Florence. Yeah, we're supposed
to start getting it here soon, too. I just checked, when I was on my phone, I was checking the weather.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ooh, watch that Bay State.
51 is aerometric. Yep, mine is too. I mean, Bay State's all right.
Just don't get it on your skin. Yeah, the 45 is going to be hooded.
Yeah, that sounds right to me. I mean, the 61 is too, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the 45 then. Huh. Interesting. Well, yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to fix that then, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a vintage guy. It's not my jam. I like moderns. I mean, I don't even take apart my 51 because I don't want to heat things and deal with all that nonsense. I'd rather... It's not for me. The nib unscrews on the 45? Weird. Jim's sending me pictures of 45s. Yeah. Huh. So this, for y'all who are like me and don't know anything about vintage pens, that's the 45 for you. Yeah, I don't have any of those. I like this orangey red one though. It looks like fun.
Yeah. That blue one's nice.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, those look cool. Yeah, interesting. It looks like a vector, basically. Like a better barrel, but very vectory.
Yeah, it is more modern like Bijou.
More cracked 45s than 51s. Yikes.
From Greece.
No, not too late. We're still here.
Yeah.
You have one of those orange ones? Yeah, neat. Most common pen you found at flea markets in Lebanon. Huh.
See, there's so many people from other countries. Mike was saying that, most of the people who watch me are in the U.S. I'm like, no way. In the chat, there's always people from all over the place. So, Greece, we got South Africa, we have Germany, we have UK, Brazil. Didn't we have a Brazil? I think we had a Brazil in here, too. It's a lot. Cosmopolitan.
Yep. So I don't know how this came up actually, but Audrey was saying something about like my audience is all very international. I'm like, no, most of them are in the U.S. The reason I say that is because when I look at here's some stats. By and large, my YouTube stats are all America. Like it's like I don't know. It says only 56% there, but then the rest of this map is not even colored in. So, I don't know. Also, it seems like my audience, according to this, is almost entirely male.
Mexico, see? Yes, if you're lurking right now, go ahead and just say, hey, I'm from wherever.
Yeah, we got Paris and London, Belgium, Italy.
Yeah, Belgium, yes, of course. We talked about the Netherlands earlier, too. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
See, there's a lot.
Yeah, look at that.
See you later.
See you, Cyril. Yeah, so I think the live chat is not at all the same as the rest of my stats. So in YouTube, or else YouTube just gives me crap stats, which I will believe. But because there are way more women in the chat than there are dudes, it seems, and lots of international folks. Norway, look at that. Florida, all kinds of international viewers. Yeah, I know, lots of that. Hey, Onwan, haven't seen you in a while. It feels like.
Oh, it's Karen. Hi, Karen. Naples, Florida.
Yeah, El Paso, Texas. Fair enough. Juarez, that counts.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Maybe it's because of the time. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
1 a.m. Yeah.
Although, yeah,
I see you, Katie. I do.
It might be. I don't know. Texas should be its own country. Nah, I don't know. Let it be part of the States. But yeah, see, another person from Brussels, or maybe the same person from Brussels. I wasn't keeping track. Yeah.
Hi, Karen.
Yeah, I think the chat here is very different from my general YouTube stats.
No.
But it also could just be that YouTube has keeps weird stats. I don't know. But my stats from YouTube are top geographies. United States 58%, UK 5.9%. Like that's the next biggest, and then India and Canada and Germany. So, but I mean from here. I don't know. Also, a thing I just noticed in my stats is that most of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel. So, hey, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and sub up right now. That'd be fun. Subscriptions get some jazz hands on the screen. So if you're not subbed, come on in. You get some jazz hands. Let's see. Alicia, Montana feels like a different country.
I recognize Alicia from Facebook, I think.
I don't know anything about Montana except that it's far away. Yeah, I'm glad you got to come in here too, Anna. Nice to see you. We got to get together about some podcasting one of these days.
How does it compare with your blog stats?
Who knows? I don't.
No. Those are there. Portugal. You got a Portugal.
Cool.
Jesse's actually a mail from Russia. Well, welcome.
Cool. That makes sense. Although my Russian viewership is very low, apparently. Let's see what Russia is.
What are your thoughts on Pelican Edelstein inks?
Hey, we just got a Daniel Bingham. Thanks, Dylan.
Thank you.
Yeah, my my watch time from Russia. Why is this all watch time? Who cares about watch time? That's weird.
There's views. You can click on the other one for views.
Oh, views. That's better.
There it goes.
150 views from Russia over the last year, or last month. So that's not very many at all. It's all Jesse Calls, secretly a Russian dude. Let's see.
And yes, they are drier inks for the most part.
What is?
Somebody was asking about the Edelstein inks.
Oh yeah, real dry. The colors are fine, but they're dry.
Yeah.
I mean, they're meant to go in Pelicans, and Pelicans are crazy wet. So
makes sense.
Yeah, if you have a pen that's out of control, throw some Pelican in there. It'll be good. Should do a francophone project. Do it. Do it all in French.
Well, thank you, Jesse. We appreciate those views from Russia.
Yeah, thanks. You're a season behind on Archer, rip. I'm a season behind on Archer too.
Yeah, I'm not this season.
Audrey doesn't like the seasons that aren't just Archer doing Archer stuff. Yeah. She doesn't like the Archer Noir and all that kind of jazz. I get it, but I'm also cool if they want to do something experimental. I don't care. 4001s are worse than the Edelstein in terms of being dry. That's true. Hey, Cyril, thanks. I thought you were leaving. GVFC I don't remember those being particularly dry. I remember being pretty average.
Yeah.
But drier-ish. Yeah.
$60.
Customize now the pen from Metallics less than $60. Nice. Nice. Born in Oklahoma. Houston now. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I grew up a little south of Houston in Alvin, so. Do miss the OG Archer. Yeah, who doesn't? Nice Automated Azure from Noodlers. Yeah, I remember really liking Automated Azure. It's been a long time since I've used it, but I did like it. Yeah, y'all should totally do a French thing.
She bit me.
That means she loves.
Yeah, she doesn't mean she's gonna lick me. Ah! Yeah, you. Yes, you. I know.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, it's been a couple hours, so I'm going to call the chat, or call the live stream. Thanks very much for watching. It's been fun hanging out with y'all. If you're in the South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina area, y'all be careful with this storm and stuff. Doesn't seem like we're going to get too much here, which is cool with me, but you love cats? Nice, I do too. Driving up for the show in Dallas. Yeah, definitely go to the Dallas show if you're in Houston. It's good. Friday is a good day to go. Saturday is more hectic, but Friday is a very long day.
It is a very long
It's open like
day.
8 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's crazy. It's very cheap to get in. The hotel is inexpensive. Yeah, it's not a bad drive either from Houston. So yeah, do it. It's a good show for that. Yeah, I'm going to stay dry. I'll be indoors. So it'll be fine. Goodbye, Eastern Europe, Jesse. Let's see. Stay safe. Yep, I will. We'll do our best. All right. Later, y'all. See you in Dallas. Anna, see you in Dallas. All right. Robo Jim's going to be back in Eastern Standard soon.
Awesome.
The time zone. All right. That's it. I'm out. See ya.
Take care.
Say goodbye, Audrey.
Bye.